Talk to him.
Classic codes, I ain't taking it slow. Forgive me, Lord, I woke up in that mode. Whether the winters were left in the cold.
Yo, it's Classic with the Classic Code Sports. We got another video today, but before we get started, please make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and as we go along, drop your comments whether you agree or disagree. We got to crack these codes, man. But listen, I'm going to be objective always when I do my sports takes. I ain't got a dog in the race, right? So I'm going to always be objective. But today, it's a video I'm very excited for. And I did this as my first video on my channel for a reason, because it's the return of the Dream. Devin the Dream Haney, man. Coming back this May, fighting against my man, Jose Ramirez. And check it out. It's no easy fight. It's no easy fight at all. But did we expect anything different? Let's go down the resume of the champ. Before we do, let me throw the champ up on the screen, man, so y'all can see what's going on. The boy's in shape. He ready for war. He's ready for war. The return of the champ. Devin the Dream Haney, man. One of the best resumes in all of boxing for anybody within 3 or 4 years of his age range, up or down. One of the best resumes in all of boxing for anybody in his age range, 3 years up or down. It's a fact. Devin Haney is an undefeated fighter, only a cheated fighter. Fought against a heavy loaded on performance enhancing Ryan Garcia. That fight was ruled a no contest. But prior to that, Devin Haney moved up to 140 for one fight. Beat the dog out of Regis Prograis. Literally, because Regis Prograis is a dog. But by the end of that fight, he was surviving, not trying. Devin Haney, prior to that, beat Vasyl Lomachenko in a close but unanimous decision. They say it was a robbery, but I've never seen all 3 judges get it wrong. It was a UD. Before that, went over to Australia and beat George Kambosos twice to become the youngest undisputed champion in boxing history. We are talking about Devin the Dream Haney, ladies and gentlemen. We are talking about the Dream. Let me lock in, man, and tell y'all what I think. With the fight coming up, I expect Devin to look great in this outing. I think that he's fighting somebody who's formidable, who's shown himself to be a reasonable partner to take the ring with and share the ring with. And he's gonna be another good name on the resume for Devin to be coming back off of a year layoff. I expect Devin to look incredible in the fight. I don't think he's gonna have a problem. He's went and gotten with other trainers. Devin's always been willing to go where he needs to go to get the work that he needs to become a better, more rounded fighter. Seeing him work with Nate, like I showed in the video just a second ago, it just lets me know he wants to sharpen up on his defensive responsibility. But at the end of the day, Devin's an exciting fighter. He doesn't have fights where he picks and pokes and just jabs people to death. People say he beat Kambosos with the jab. All the while, Devin Haney wasn't just beating up on Kambosos with the jab. Devin Haney was using his jab to set up a lot of other work. He beat Kambosos from pillar to post, and that's just what it is. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right, so like I said, Devin the Dream Haney, man, highly avoided fighter, is documented. You know what I mean? Just want to do this video and just be objective. This is my take on Devin Haney. I'm going to do more of these exposés on a lot of different fighters, just discussing what I feel about their resume, their career so far, and the people who have documented ducking them. Devin Haney called out Vasyl Lomachenko when he was the mandatory challenger. The WBC made up a belt just so Vasyl Lomachenko could duck Devin Haney, and instead he fought Teofimo Lopez. While ducking Devin Haney, he got his ass kicked. Teofimo Lopez took all of the hardware that he had, except for the WBC original belt that Vasyl decided not to defend technically, right? So we're just being objective, like I said. So Teofimo Lopez then ducked Devin Haney himself and went and fought George Kambosos and got his ass kicked, right? And then George Kambosos finally stepped up to the challenge by default because he offered Devin Haney all but a contract that wasn't even a contract. He gave him something that he wanted him to refuse, but Devin Haney took the BS contract, took the small money, took the trip overseas. He took everything. He took whatever it was that they was offering. He took the offer and went over there and got the belts, went over there and defended the belts, and then went on and doubled back and gave Vasil Lomachenko the chance that Lomachenko wouldn't give him. So we talk about boxing integrity. We talk about a fighter's fighter. Devin Haney is that. Why he's so hated on is beyond me, but they only hate if you great. If he was nothing to talk about, if he was nothing to worry about, if he was nothing to see, nobody would be saying nothing about him. But as far as I know, in these boxing streets, it's highly profitable to be talking about Devin the Dream Haney. So let me show y'all some more work, man, and just let y'all know the champ is ready, man. The champ is ready. I think he's going to look, like I said, remarkable in this fight. Look at the work he's doing. Working on the lead hook. Working on keeping his hand in position to catch any fast left hook, because we know the Ryan Garcia rematch is on the horizon. This we know. Shout out to Fight Hype. Make sure y'all tap in with them. I'll put the link to this video inside of the description. Yeah, man, we talking about the return of the dream. I'm super excited. If I was y'all, I'd bet the over on rounds, and I'd bet on Devin Haney to win the fight. If you could put a parlay together that involves that, you'll be in good shape. Yep, look at the work. Look at the work. Bill moving in the ring, watching the work, making sure everything's sharp and tight. Champ looks good at the higher weight. I believe this fight will be fought at 144 pounds. So it's technically a welterweight bout. Anything over the 140 limit is technically a welterweight fight. So it is what it is. Look at the work. Sharp and tight. Yep. Good coaching right there by Nate, man. But let me lock in, man. I'm let y'all know, man, the fight date for Jose Ramirez, Devin Haney, that's going to be on May 2nd. So make sure y'all tune in. Also on the card will be Osterine Garcia versus Rolly Romero. And then we got Racist Lopez versus Arnold Barboza Jr. Those two fights are pretty much the Arnold Barboza Jr. fight versus Teofimo Lopez. Honestly, Barboza got a shot. He has a real shot. He's a winner. He's a guy that tries to go in there and figure out how to find his way to victory. I believe he'll make things difficult for Teofimo, and then it all depends on what Teofimo shows up. That's fair to say based on the way he's looked over the course of probably his last handful of fights. It's real sketchy. So it just depends on which Teofimo shows up. Then we got, like I said, we got Osterine Garcia against Rolly Romero, and really in that fight, it's two crash dummies, and it's just going to be a matter of who catches who first. But nevertheless, man, I think y'all should tune into the fight. I think y'all should bet on the fights. Two of the fights are kind of easy to pick. The Haney fight is going to be easy to pick, even though it's competitive. We know who will win the fight. And then the Teofimo Lopez fight, you could take the over on rounds in that one, and you should get some money. But nevertheless, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, drop comments, whether you agree or disagree. We could talk about it. I love talking sports. That's why we're here. We want to have fun with it. And all in all, make sure y'all stick to the codes. Yes, sir.
Classic codes, I ain't taking it slow. Forgive me, Lord, I woke up in that mode. Weathered the winters when left in the cold. Harden my heart and that heart in the flow. They don't